Friends, I hope you're having a very wonderful Sunday. Got another reaction video brought to you by KMC. He says, in response to the Bad Asteroid reaction video, there is a 2.5 hour long version of this concert out there on YouTube. Too many good tracks to list, but I think my favorite is Flatlands. So let's do it. Be sure to leave a like, be sure to leave a comment, be sure to subscribe, be sure to hit the bell, do all the things, and let's get into it. The vibes from this song right now with that bass remind me of No Quarter by Led Zeppelin. That hard step up. That's a really, really simple, it's a simple chord progression, but it's different. It doesn't sound like I'm listening to this, and apart from like I said, the vibes and the tone that I'm getting, I don't know, this doesn't just jump off the page at me as being very similar to anything else. Looks like he's in some kind of C there. It's like there's almost wanting to be like a double stop, like da-da, and then they're just hitting on the one. They're like, so they're skipping that note. That guitar tone is nasty. It's got so much ambience to it. That's nice. Ooh, I like that a lot. It fits this song so nice because, like I said, it just seems the overall tone is very mysterious, like you're creeping through the night, and then it kind of just kicks in a lot of delay, kind of like a loose delay. It's not super in your face, but there's a lot of delay and a lot of reverb. Very roomy. Switch to a major key right there. I think that whole thing, that whole progression, seemed minor, is very dark, and then that chord he hit right there, I think, is an A major. Let me go back. He's in that C. So he's like bum, bum. Way lighter, way happier sounding. This groove is really nice. I know that nobody's really shredding or going crazy. And I can't tell how much is long or how much is left. I think it's an 8-minute song. But the video that I found before I was on just the full concert video was missynced, like timing wise, so like whatever they were doing was behind or just not in synchronization, like audio video wise. But this is like a really calming, like it's like I said, it's mysterious sounding. I feel like there's a lot of tension. I'm waiting for something to happen, but it's very just slow and it's just clean. I like it. It's interesting. It's an interesting direction for him to go at this like solo here. It's very country. It's very twangy. It almost sounds like a what's the thing that freaking Brad Paisley has on his guitar, where it like pulls it's like a lap pedal, but it attaches to the strap lock and he kind of pulls it and it detunes one of the strings right here. Like right here, he's about to go into some country stuff. Oh, whoa, hold on a second. Didn't see that coming. He only picked like 4 or 5 notes there. Hold on, let me see if we can count these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, yeah. He's probably picking like 5 notes. That might have been an exaggeration. He's only picking like 1 for every 3 note that he's doing there, and he's just running through that scale. That is incredible. Holy. Alright, hold on a second. He's like 3-finger tapping that. I don't know if you could see it, but his middle finger, index finger, and ring finger are all doing something there. It's so fast I can't even come close to seeing what he's doing. Or maybe he's doing middle and ring finger, because I think he's holding his pick with his index. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, one more. He's playing like 8 notes a second right here. Marco Miniman looks like Tom Green. That's all I have to say. He's doing a lot of repeating notes there. You can hear it where it's like it's hitting the same note on different strings. He's got a deluxe reverb. That's a really weird sound to get out of that amp, unless I guess he's probably playing through the SUR, or at least has him like in a stereo type thing. That's a super odd, like very gainy sound to have put out of that. It looks like a deluxe reverb head. Matching cab, maybe, I don't know. His tone is nice. His tone's always good. I mean, he's a professional musician, but I found that in all the videos that I've watched from Guthrie, his tone very much matches like the vibe you're trying to give off. So like maybe this is because, if you compare it to like mainstream music, a lot of the same songs or the same artists are giving off that same energy, so they always sound the same. So like in my opinion, people might like roast me for this. In my opinion, the guitar in every Extreme song sounds about the same. Like Nuno Bettencourt has a sound, and when he plays that sound, that's what he sounds like. I would also argue that that's pretty much true for, I think that's probably true for Eddie Van Halen as well, with a couple of exceptions. And I guess that's the liberty you get when you're not having to work around a lyricist or a lead singer. And on top of that, it would be even harder whenever you're having to work around the same lead singer, because they operate in the confines of their voice. Like it's not like having a guitar where you're like, I need to hit a higher note and I'm out of frets. Well, let me just get a guitar with more frets. It's not like that. Like you can only sing what you can sing, with some exceptions. But I mean, if you're a professional musician or a professional singer, like even Freddie Mercury had limits, given his limits were like super broad, widespread, but he still had limits. He had notes he couldn't sing either. And he's like the greatest vocalist ever. So the name of this song is Flatlands, and this is a pretty good. I like that. I don't know what inspired the bassist. I think his name is Brian something, right? I don't know what inspired him to write this song, but like knowing that song title and then hearing this song, it makes sense. Like this, I don't know. That little lick that he's doing sounds good. There's a lot of dissonance into the note that he's going into, but I think he's ending that on an E. And if you incorporated that into if you hit I don't know what the chord, I don't know the terminology of the chord, but it's like the Jimi Hendrix chord, like an inverted D with a pinky on the B string, right there on the 7th fret. It would give you the same dissonance, but just not as much, and you wouldn't have to whammy, like tremolo it or anything. If you hit the wow, he's got something flat in there that's keeping it in a different key or just different chord voicing or something. There's the major again. That was a neat little thing he did. He just hit a harmonic up on maybe 15. I don't know, 14, 15. Had his guitar muted and then swelled it in, so it gives you that like pedal steel kind of sound right here. So he hit 2 of them. He goes ding ding. Had them muted for the initial, and then whenever he swelled them in, those harmonics are ringing out together. Right here with his right hand. Boo-doo. That's a cool little trick there. Bassist is what is he doing here? Look at their bassist. He's like doesn't know what to do now that the song is over, so he's kind of like, it's like he's trying to keep balance or something. Yep, he almost fell over. There he was. Huh, look at that. Ugh. Nice. Okay, so that was Flatlands by the Aristocrats. Another friggin' banger. Thank you, KMC, for recommending this. I will say that in comparison to some of the other tracks that I've listened to from Guthrie and Company, the direction of the song, I did not see that coming. The main riff or the main groove is super kind of dark and mysterious, and then the breakdown, he hits like an A major chord and totally switches where he goes. So that was just, like I said, just something I didn't expect. Not necessarily good or bad, but the playing is incredible, as is kind of typical. This was way more of a shreddy, like whenever Guthrie like does his thing, so to speak, this was way more like cram-packed with notes than some of the other things. Like I said, for better or worse, I've talked about this a bunch, but it's your own personal preference on how much space, quote unquote, that you want in your guitar playing, and I think it depends on the mood. Easton, hold on. Whoa, am I in the Discord?
What's going on?
I was in the Discord. So, like I said, I think I'm just totally derailed after that. I think the song is really good. I think this is way more shreddy than some of Guthrie's other stuff. People are gonna argue in the comments. I don't necessarily think Guthrie is a shred guitarist. I think he's very, very. I mean, he's almost masterclass in several different styles. He just has the capability to do things like that. The 8 notes a minute type thing. But having said that, a lot of his more popular music has a lot more space. So. Do with that what you will. But KMC, man, I'm glad that you recommended this. This is a really good song. Really good, like, main beat. I might actually learn this. I think that's about it. Be sure to leave a like. Be sure to leave a comment. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell to find out when I post. That's pretty much the only reason to effectively get alerted whenever I post a video. There's a Patreon down below. I'm hoping to get that going as we get more subscribers and more of a consistent viewer base. But there's some links down in the description. It's got my camera set up. It's got my mic that I use. It's got I'm gonna add a few other things. They're all Amazon links. They don't cost anything to you. But if you decide to buy something, so you say that you like my mic or like my camera or whatever, that'll help me out a little bit, but no extra cost to you. And then I think that's it. If you have any suggestions, be sure to leave them in the comments for songs. I've got a running list here that I just, every time I reply to comments, I will go and, write it down and put it on the list. So, KMC, man, thank you for this. Until next time, guys, keep rocking, keep rolling, keep playing jazz if that's your thing, and I will catch you next time.